Well, oh, and we're live. Alright. What's up, everyone? This is me, Agent Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, coming to you right now, doing our special birthday edition talk days. And unfortunately, Anna wasn't able to make it to wasn't able to make it today because she had other things going on, so she's missed. So otherwise, the show would have been on her channel. So next week, um, yeah, next week. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. Anyways, so like as always, my name is David, aka Asian Dave, and I'm gonna be covering the current events. And my co-host is
And I'm Nadia. I'm broadcasting live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm bringing to you Nuts Buzz. So yeah, it's basically any random thing that I decide to pick up off the headlines. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna pass the mic back over to David so that he can start us with around the world current affairs. Oh, and before that,
yep.
happy
Oh
26th
no,
birthday.
thanks. So old.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm old. All
You
right. So time for the
stay young forever.
yeah, that's true. I'm 26 years young.
Exactly. Very good.
Alright, so time for the boring stuff. The political news. In Chesterville, Virginia, but I guess there was a flood there, and an officer carried to save these school children that were, I guess, the school bus was crashed, and this officer, in order to save these school children, he carried each child across the flooded street to safety.
Wow.
Yeah,
Real nice of him.
I know, right? Like I respect that out of him. I mean, I know people could give the case that oh, he's just doing his job, but that took a lot of bravery
Yeah.
and a lot of compassion too. Because he could have just as easily like just ignored them and went off to go do something else. Cause I'm pretty sure there was something else going on that time. Like maybe there was someone. Well, if there was a flood, no one was speeding. But I know like during like stuff like that, like I remember like when it hit Louisiana or New Orleans. Like people
Yeah.
were breaking into stores and taking like people were taking TVs and stuff. Like they actually have videos or like they actually caught on camera people breaking into stores and running out with like TVs held above their head and
I
yeah, I'm
think
like you're in a flood. What are you gonna do with the TV?
yeah, that's I guess they just want to try and save everything. You know that feeling that I gotta save it. This is an expensive TV set. I paid hundreds of dollars for this and yeah.
No, they were stealing these TVs. They were breaking into stores.
Oh, well that's
Yeah,
different. That's they're such opportunists there.
yeah. I mean, I can understand. There's other people that are breaking into stores and stealing food and stuff like that. I can understand that. That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, but actually, I think I've heard something similar before.
Oh, really?
Uh, yeah, where there was a flood, and instead of helping to rescue people or things like that, they went in and robbed them.
Really?
Yeah, neat, huh?
That's weird. Oh, by the way, real quick, I do want to tell all our viewers, um, the Q&A is on, but anytime if you guys have any questions, feel free to post a question, and I'll like when they pop up, I'll read them as they pop up, and we'll discuss. I'm glad for you guys to get involved in the discussion today. Anyway, so I do I do give him I do give him tons of respect. Like that took a lot of bravery on his part. But yeah, the next one in the political news section, um, President Obama gave a speech at this university. I think it was Notre Dame University. In the speech, he mocked what?
What university did you say it was?
I think it was Notre Dame University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and President Obama, during his speech, he mocked climate change deniers and said, um, you don't have something along the lines of, like, there's no one out there that, says that the moon is not that the moon is made out of cheese. You know, like kind of like showing like it's like kind of mocking people who deny climate change.
Right.
And yeah, I just thought that was really unprofessional for the president to do. Well, not only was
Right.
it unprofessional, it was really immature too.
I suppose. Unless he feels really strongly. I don't know. I feel really strongly about climate change.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
I, when people say the price of electricity is going up, and they're all like
Yeah.
bashing the government for it, I'm actually happy because maybe that'll make people, say switch off all the excess lights and things like that. But I guess I'm just a
Yeah.
little twisted.
No, no, like I agree with that. I mean, I realize that the whole climate change debate is like a hot button, but like I
What?
mean, like it's a hot button, like it's a very controversial issue. I understand
Oh,
that, but regardless of where one stands on that, I don't think the president should be mocking people who disagree with him.
right, yeah.
Like that doesn't, yeah, like he may feel strongly about it, but he shouldn't be mocking other people who have an opposing viewpoint.
Probably have to word it better.
Yeah. And the
Diplomatic.
other, right? Another one, top military officials. Right now, there's top military officials that are blaming Obama for pulling American troops out of Syria too soon. And the reason why they're blaming Obama for this now is because the turmoil that we left Syria and Iran in, and I guess now we're gonna have to send our troops back in there. And they're saying that if Obama didn't pull them out too soon to begin with, and we finished what we were doing, then we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in now.
Sorry, David. You're kind of like breaking up a little, so I can't quite catch what you said. The second part.
Oh, well, they're saying that like because Obama pulled our troops out too soon, like
Mm-hmm.
and so like if we would have stayed there and finished what we were doing, like helping them reestablish their country and everything, then
Okay.
we wouldn't be then the turmoil going on wouldn't be going on right now. We wouldn't be having to send our troops back in there again. We were blaming Obama for taking us out too soon.
And this is the Syrian civil war, is it? That one?
Yes, Syria and Iran. And I guess Iran is saying that they're now willing to work with America and fight alongside us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's I'm
This,
kind of confused about that
it's.
because they were trying to kill us at one point.
I don't think they were trying to kill you guys. They were probably
Well,
just, this isolated group of extreme, I don't know, extremists. And they
well,
just have
yeah, okay,
to make everyone look like terrorists.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
But
well,
the thing with Syria and Iran, or I think it's mostly in Syria, I'm not
yeah,
exactly sure what's going on there, but it's been going on for quite some time. And I remember having to go into my office on a weekend to prepare documents so that our our companies could actually send out, painkillers and stuff to Syria.
What?
Yeah, because we actually
Really?
have to prepare export documents. So we had to go, and my boss had to go to office on the weekend and do that to help them out, with because they're suffering a lot. A lot of people are dying. It's really bad there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, definitely keep them in our prayers.
Yeah, definitely.
And do you remember? I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. I mentioned that Bo Bergdahl, whom President Obama released 5 high-level terrorists for.
Oh, the switchover?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I have an update on that. The 5 high-level terrorists that Obama released for him, they've now returned to Afghanistan, and they're vowing to continue the war against America.
Hang on, wait, just 1 second, David.
Oh,
Um, I just read something somewhere.
oh.
Um, I think we might not be live. Hang on, give me a second. We
No,
are
we
live.
are.
We are probably private.
No, we're live. We have viewers.
Hang on. Oh, we have viewers?
Yeah.
Hang on, just 1 second. Okay, never mind. Whilst we're checking, we'll keep talking.
Oh,
You were saying the
alright.
one case where you traded 5 high-level terrorists for one sergeant, was it?
Yeah, because he was a quote POW, even though he deserted his post. I don't really consider him a POW.
What's the POW? Sorry.
A
I'm not.
prisoner, a prisoner of war.
Oh, okay. Right. I feel.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. No, it's
Okay.
okay. I didn't know what that was for the longest time either. So don't feel bad.
All right.
Oh,
Phew.
we have Marvin Chibru said hello, Nadia.
Hi. I should switch my Q&A on so I can actually see that.
Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. So like the 5 high-level terrorists they returned back to Afghanistan, and um they're vowing to continue the war against America. Which that's not really a surprise. I'm not really shocked that they're doing that. I don't think anybody should be shocked about that.
But I still don't understand the reasoning behind letting them go back to their gang. I mean, are they trying
Um,
to use those 5 terrorists to find, I don't know, to get more intel about the group or something?
the justification Obama gave for doing that was saying we can't leave our soldiers behind, but we have to do whatever it takes to get our soldiers back. Even
Okay.
though this guy betrayed us, he betrayed us, and we're still gonna try and save him.
Hmm. Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it kind of it makes me mad when I think about him. But not only that, but Obama's negotiating with terrorists, which we're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I guess it goes against your policy as well.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know if it's international law, but it's definitely national. We're not supposed to be negotiating with terrorists. But
I
yeah, and then
I'm not
also another. Oh,
I'm not sure whether it's an
huh?
international rule or it's only for the US, but I hear it a lot in the dramas. So, but then those tend to be US dramas, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely something to look into.
Yeah. Maybe that could be like our homework.
That's true. If it is international law, then Obama could be brought to charges by the UN. Which I
Yeah.
doubt that'll happen, but still.
That is controversial.
That is. I got an update on that. A two-star general is investigating the reason behind why Sergeant Bo Bergdahl abandoned his post in 2009. So he's
Right.
he's leading the investigation right now.
I'm sure we'd all want
Like
to
I
know
don't know
why he left his post.
yeah, I think I don't know. I think we're being too easy on him. He should get put in front of a firing squad. He doesn't. Yeah.
I don't know. What if he was like threatened really badly or something?
I don't think that's any reason to cower. Like, I mean, because you know the risks when you join the military. You know the risks when you go to war, and if you still choose to go into that, then you should be able to face those risks and not run from your responsibilities. Like he took a vow to defend our country no matter what against all our enemies, foreign and domestic.
True. But I wonder if
And
he
not
does
only
have
that,
another reason, as in not he himself that's being threatened, but somebody else
yeah,
or another group of people.
yeah.
I don't know. But it'll be
Well,
interesting to find out.
we do have evidence of him. He went to the Taliban and said that he's fed up with representing and fighting for America, and there's pictures of him being like buddy buddy with the Taliban, and
Hmm. And what? Sorry?
like we have pictures of him like being chummy with the Taliban and calling himself a warrior for Islam. And
Mm-hmm.
Amit Matt just questioned the question saying, is this really a live show? And yes, it is a live show. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I forgot, what was I saying now? We have evidence of him pretty much siding with the Taliban.
Hmm.
So I don't trust him at all. Yeah.
I'd like
Alright.
to
Here's something
find
that, oh,
out.
what?
I'd really like to find out his reason.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to hear it too, but I don't think I'll really trust what he has to say. Maybe I'm biased because, like, I don't know, it's an emotional issue to me because in my country, like, so maybe I'm a little biased.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
You're probably
oh,
slightly
so
more with compared to me because it's not my country kind of issue.
yeah, so you're able to be a little bit more objective about it. So I'll admit that.
Perhaps.
I'll admit I'm being biased. Oh,
Okay.
Nassim here. I apologize if I butchered your name. Like he commented saying "salut,
Salute.
salut." Yeah, I think that means like hello in French. And
Ah,
Eamon F.
is it really
Eamon
French?
F. I think so. Eamon commented and said "salut" too. Oh, hi back. I think it's
Oh,
French. It's been a long time since I took French class,
let
so I
me ask-
apologize if I got it wrong. My French teacher would be ashamed of me right now.
oh,
But
according to
yeah. All right. So,
salute is
huh?
used to express friendly feelings towards one's companions before drinking. I knew I heard that before, but I can't remember what I
Oh,
heard it.
so it is French?
I think it is. Sorry, guys,
Okay.
I don't speak, but that's really cool. And I am going to Paris in 2 months' time. Whee!
Wait, you're going to Paris?
Oh yeah.
Nice. For what?
A holiday. So a group of friends and I are just going to Paris.
Oh,
Actually, we're going to London, Paris, Amsterdam,
wow.
London again, and Bath, where I studied, and then we're going home.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So are you gonna be gone for a couple weeks then?
10 days to be exact,
Oh,
but
really?
it's at the
And
end of August.
oh, okay. So it's just like a kind of like just a like a little short mini vacation.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hope you have fun on that.
Sorry? Oh, thank you.
I hope you have, yeah. All right.
we're
So in huh?
we're really looking forward to it.
A bet. That sounds exciting. I wish I could go.
We'll probably have to set up like a trip with all three of us. You, me, Kiana.
That would be amazing if we could do that.
Yeah.
Tiana, when you watch this, like pay attention to that. Of the three of us for a celebration one time, we're gonna take a trip to Europe.
Yeah, we should.
That's
We
exciting.
definitely.
Um,
Oh, and sorry, David.
yeah,
Ange, I'll probably go to Texas some other time.
Texas.
Texas. I have this friend on Music Driven who keeps asking me to go to Texas, but I
Oh,
haven't gone there yet.
yeah. Well, if you come to Texas, like Texas is like really close to Colorado, so if you come to Texas, you like swing up and visit me in Colorado.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, because there's only like one state like I think one or two states in between Colorado and Texas.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll definitely.
Colorado's like directly above Texas. Like we're literally the kind of like the same time zone. It depends on where you're at in Texas. Because Texas
Oh,
is pretty
okay.
big. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So back on track.
Sorry.
All right. In no, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I tend to ramble. But in daddy news, this is something that you and Tiana will like.
Okay.
Um, and probably any other woman that watches this. Internationally known for four daughters, says the relationship with her father is the most important relationship in her life. He recently wrote a book called Be the Best Dad. Be the dad she needs you to be. And in the book, he gives tips to fathers about that can help them be pretty much be the best dad that they can possibly be for their kids. And two of the tips that kind of stood out to me, one was make every daughter unique, which means I guess he means what he means by that is like different allowances and different daddy-daughter days. And he
What?
also said, yeah,
That's
he
not
like he
fair.
said don't no different allowances or different daddy-daughter days.
Different allowances. That's not fair. Unless I get more.
Well, she was saying, well, he was saying it has to be proportional to their age. But he said
Uh,
the reason why, I guess, it makes sense. He said if you give them all the same allowance, then it makes them all feel like they're pretty much the same and they're equal to each other.
right.
Or like they like, yeah, and it doesn't make it special.
Right.
And yeah, and then the other one, he said, "They don't overly question her."
I like that one.
Yeah, like he was pretty much saying like, if she yeah, just don't bombard her with questions and be more trusting.
Yes. Papa, if you're watching, please listen. My dad used to ask so many questions when I was in high school, up to when I was in high school, if I ever wanted to hang out with my friends, he would interview me first, like, who are you going out with? How long are you going to be out? Where are you going? How are you going to get there? How are you going to come home? Who's going to drop you off? Like, a million questions, and at the end, I'm like, do you want to just send me?
See, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna like hopefully one day I'm gonna have daughters. I'm probably gonna be like that too. Like I don't know about like not I don't think it's possible for a father not to overly question his daughter, especially like when she gets into high school and stuff. I think it comes natural to like be protective of her.
Yeah.
But at the same time though I do understand, I mean, you know, like as a dad, you need to like give her space and be more trusting. Because if you're not trusting, you kind of keep on a leash, and that's just gonna cause her to rebel even more.
Yeah.
You know,
We
so
turned
I mean I understand that, huh?
we turned out all right, luckily. Not too many rebellious outbursts.
Well, that's good.
But
Like,
I noticed one thing with my dad though. He has definitely mellowed with age.
oh really?
Yeah. He's not as
So
strict
it's
with
not
my
that.
sorry?
That's usually yeah. That's usually how what happens. Like when you have like they say, like say like if you have a family where you have three siblings. The
Hmm.
oldest one is usually the one that gets the harshest discipline. The middle child gets like somewhat like gets disciplined a little bit more. Then the youngest one gets spoiled because by that time the parents are tired.
Exactly. That happens in my family.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't have that luxury because I like kids were already grown, and so
Uh,
they were like they were grown and had families and everything, and so I pretty much grew up like pretty much by myself.
mm,
And so I pretty much I got all the I got the front end of the discipline in my from my
aw,
mom. Yeah.
okay. My, oh, my mom was kind of buddies with us. So if we
Really?
wanted, like, Mom, can you please ask Papa to like allow us to whatever we wanted?
So she was the soft one.
Yeah, she was a
That's
soft one.
wow. That's different. Usually it's the daughters that are. It's usually the daughters that get the soft spot with the dad, and the son is usually the one that gets the soft spot with the mom.
Yeah, usually it's like that. But if we
Yeah.
want to do something, we'll go to my mom. If we want an item, we'll go to my dad.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because your dad won't let you go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because he was, yeah, that makes sense. Because he was the protective dad.
Hmm. But I think all guys tend
I
to
see.
become protective dads, or quite a lot of guys.
Yeah, yeah, I prefer a dad not to be protective of his daughter. Especially in today's world.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, it is. All right, so in kidnapping news, this story kind of confused me. But I guess, okay, a Florida mom is on the run because she is accused of kidnapping her own daughter. She left
What?
behind a note, yes, she left behind a note saying that it wouldn't be right to allow her daughter to be vaccinated and brainwashed,
Wait, wait.
whatever that
She
means.
she what? Her daughter to be what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
She kid she kidnapped her own daughter and she's on the run now.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's weird. Why did she kidnap her own daughter? It's her daughter.
Yeah, that's what I said. The note that she left said it wouldn't be right for her to leave to allow her daughter to be vaccinated and brainwashed.
What? So this is all an
Yeah,
anti-vaccination thing?
pretty
How
much.
old?
Right? That's what it sounds like.
How old is the
Uh,
child?
from what I think, she's like a little girl.
But vaccines are important.
Yeah. Well, I don't think vaccines are as important as people make them out to be.
I think it depends on where you are currently and who are around you. Because certain
That's
vaccines,
true.
I mean, there are some that might not be like you won't die if you don't take them, but then there are some that
Yeah.
say the BCG vaccination, the one for TB. If a lot
Oh
of people
yeah.
are not taking it, that it could turn out into be like an epidemic thing, have an outbreak. My sister was just saying the other day about vaccines actually, because we almost eradicated TB in our country
Wow.
for years. Then because of the vaccinations and stuff. But now with the influx of foreigners who weren't vaccinated, there's a
Now it's
rise
back.
in the TB, and there are so many different types of TBs. There's the spleen, the brain. It goes to the lungs.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's scary.
I remember freaking young when I was younger when we had to take the TB shot. I used to think it was funny, like if the bump would pop up.
I know, yes. But I have no scar at all. It just totally
Oh
disappeared.
wow. Yeah, I would always try and poke the bump.
It doesn't burst, does it?
No, it doesn't. No,
You're
but
sick.
like, you know, I have like got like the TB vaccination. Yeah, something that you do need. But like for instance, like the vaccine for like the flu shot. Like I don't ever get the flu shot whenever it comes around every year, and I've never gotten the flu. Knock on wood.
I'll knock on wood here too. I
Yeah,
With the flu vaccine, I think if you're in the really high risk group, then maybe you should take it. But for us, I don't think it's really necessary. Besides, just so you
yeah,
all know, the flu virus mutates really fast, so that
yeah.
vaccine only works for a short period of time.
That's true. And plus, everybody that I know who have gotten the flu, they got it right after they got the flu shot. I'm like, what's really going on?
It just
Like,
weakened the immune system there.
yeah, that's true. No, but yeah, I thought this story was confusing. Like, I don't really understand. Like, how do you kidnap your own daughter? I mean, I could see maybe if the daughter was in state custody and I can understand that then. So, but it does the story because I just saw it on the news and they didn't really discuss that. So I'm figuring they're still figuring out the details as
Mm.
it's what's gonna unfold as time goes on. So yeah, I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on that.
Yeah, I'd like to know how she kidnapped her child and Like, what kind of statement
And
she's making?
why?
Why brainwash?
Yeah. I know, that's what I was like, brainwash? What? So yeah, alright, so, um, have you heard of the IRS?
The IRS, is that the one that investigates like bribes and stuff? Taxes? Taxes.
Yeah,
Right.
taxes, yeah. Like the Internal Revenue, um, I can't forgot service, yeah, Internal Revenue Service, I think it stands for. But yeah, I already have strong feelings against the IRS. We're not going to
Oh,
get into
okay.
that. The IRS, I guess, I don't know if you heard about this, but there's a scandal going on with the IRS where there like people like the government is investigating the IRS right now because they they're pretty much getting busted for targeting conservative groups.
They're targeting conservative groups. Did you say?
Yeah, they're targeting conservative groups, and so they're being investigated right now. And one of the women that works for IRS, she's like one of the like the head honchos of IRS pretty much. Her name is Lois Lerner, and she recently just got herself into. First off, when she was first being interrogated, she bit, and then now she's starting to talk, and she might be in violation right now as the IRS's one of the IRS's email rule, because the email rule states that anytime you get an email, you're supposed to make a hard copy. Anytime you send or receive an email, they're supposed to make a hard copy of it and file it away. She's
Hmm.
claiming that her computer hard drive was wiped and she lost all her emails.
Oh,
Yeah. And the
right.
reason why she's saying this is because she's trying to claim that she had no knowledge of this, that the IRS was targeting, but there's suspicion that they were getting orders from Washington telling them to do this via email. And now she's claiming, they're saying we want to see your emails, and she's saying, oh, well, the computer was, the hard drive crashed, and I lost all the emails.
Right. That's fishy.
Yeah,
Very fishy.
yeah,
Can't you like get it from the server or something?
yeah. That's the thing. Like email never go away. Like anything you do on a computer never goes away. Even if you delete it or
Yeah.
whatever, it still goes to a server. So like she's like they can still get those emails.
I would think that those emails aren't that far back. I mean, I can understand if the server can't keep things from 10 years ago, but I mean,
Yeah,
maybe within the last year or two, there would be something traceable.
yeah, that's true. But she's trying to pretty much cover herself and she's trying to cover up for the Obama administration.
Right. Hmm.
Because if these emails get uncovered, and it does show that the Obama administration did give them the orders to target these conservative groups, now the Obama administration's in trouble.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but if it turns out that the emails really were, she lost the emails, she's in trouble because she didn't make the hard copies, what she was supposed to.
Yeah. She didn't follow the
Yeah, so
SEC.
either way, she just pretty exactly. So either way, she just screwed herself. She should have just continued just saying I plead the fifth.
Oh dear. How's she gonna get out of that one?
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't think she can. All
That's
right,
bad.
so in immigration, what?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I said in immigration news. Oh, by the way, again, I just want to remind because we just got some new viewers. I just want to tell you all, um, if you like, the Q&A session is on right now. So if you have any questions or if you want to participate, like go ahead, feel free to post your questions, and I'll read them as they pop up. Discuss them. So yeah. So in immigration news, this happened just like the past week or so. I guess on the Mexican-American border, there's hordes of children from Mexico are illegally crossing the border into America. Like a ton of them, like it's insane. Like a whole bunch of them are just walking across the border into America.
Oh,
And
children.
some of these kids, yeah, and right now the whole question is, what should we do with these kids? Because like they're coming in like packs. Tons of them coming. And we don't even know why they're coming. Like there's no, and but within these school children, there's gang members that are sneaking in with those.
Oh, that is not good.
Yeah.
So how did they detect the gang members?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just like they know they see the kids and they're catching the kids. I'm pretty sure like as they're catching the kids and they're questioning them, they're also catching the gang members too.
Right. So would these be
Yeah,
like young gang members or kind of older?
probably. They're probably yeah, they're like young gang members.
Wow.
Yeah,
People are
and what?
so crazy these days.
Yeah, that's probably why that's probably why they're doing that. That's like they probably planned that out. Like we watch all these kids come in, and then they're gonna think it with the kids because they're probably thinking, oh, they're not gonna be heartless enough to send kids away. Which this probably will make me really unpopular, or whatever, make a lot of people mad. But honestly, the way I look at it, an illegal immigrant is an illegal immigrant. Like if they're gonna come here illegally, I don't care how old they are, they need to be sent back. Because they're still breaking the law, and they're still trying to cut in front of immigrants who are trying to come here legally, which isn't fair to them.
Right. Yeah, we have a lot of problem with illegal immigrants too, but I don't know how we're going to fix that. It's been going on for years.
Wait, Malaysia has a lot of illegal immigrants too?
Yeah, we do.
Oh
We have
wow.
they usually come and
How do
try to
you
work here.
how do you guys resolve that?
It's kind of hard. I'm not really sure exactly how. We either ask them to get work permits so that they become legal immigrants, or else
Yeah,
if they are caught, then we'd have to deport them. But to be caught
yeah.
is the hard part. It's
Really?
always yeah, because there's so
Oh
many of them.
wow.
Because you can't just walk
That's
up to
true.
somebody and like, let me see your passport. Where's your work permit?
That's true. I don't know. It's like if someone posed like I remember I was watching this video. My favorite. She's one of my favorite. She's a conservative blogger. Her name is Michelle Malkin. She's from the Philippines actually, and
Alrighty.
she lives here in America. But I was watching this video where she was in a debate with this guy named Geraldo, and it was about immigration. And they posed a question to her asking if she knew that her neighbor down the street was an illegal immigrant. Would she report that person? Yeah, she would. And honestly, like, I actually agree with her. If I knew for a fact that my neighbor down the street was an illegal immigrant, I would report them. Like, I know that you probably make a lot of people like going, "Oh, he's against immigrants." No, I'm not against immigrants. I just don't want people. I think it's fair for someone to jump in front of, like, I don't think it's fair for those to jump in front of those people who are trying to come here legally. Like, it's not
Right.
fair to them.
Of
Like,
course.
oh, we have some questions. Um,
Okay.
did I'm gonna butcher this name too. I apologize. Um, Jazia Miller Ford. Um, question said, "How old are you?" I don't know who this person was directing this question to, but I'm 26 now, as of today.
It's David's birthday today.
Yep.
I'm a little older than that.
You're not gonna say your age? No,
Oh no. I like to keep people guessing. They'll probably guess I'm like 24, so it's kind of fun. I like to keep that illusion going.
she's all 19.
I'm what?
I said you're only 19.
Oh, thank you, David. I love you.
That's honestly when I first saw your videos, like when my friends showed me your channel, like
Mm.
that's how old I thought you were. I thought you were 19.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. You swear. Um.
Thank you.
Yeah. So. Huh?
What?
What did you say?
I
What did you
said
say?
thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You do. You look like you're 19, like you're just fresh out of high school.
Oh, I feel so much better now. By the way, it's my
Like
birthday
I
on
get.
Saturday, so the numbers are going up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mentioned that her birthday is in 4 days. So this is like birthday week.
I know.
Yeah. Like if only Kiana's birthday was this week too, then it'd be like all three of us could celebrate our birthdays at the same time.
It would be like birthday week on Talk Tuesday.
Exactly.
Oh, I know we'd have to bring party hats and a cake.
I know, right? Oh, there is a way we could do that on Google or Facts.
Oh, yeah! I don't know how to do that though.
We could probably do that after we get through our segments, and then we could do it.
We don't
So
want to
yeah.
jinx.
Oh, I know, right? Alright, so U.S. Marine update. Oh, do you remember a couple weeks ago I brought up the U.S. Marine vet that he's serving time in a Mexican prison right now because he took a wrong turn and
Yeah,
accidentally drove into a.
I
Do you remember
remember
that?
that. Yes, that
Alright,
was.
so I have a what? Yeah, I have an update on that. These bikers are protesting right now at the Mexican-American border for the release of the U.S. Marine vet who is stuck inside. Okay, just for the people who didn't see that episode where I talked about that, real quick, I'm gonna brief you guys on it. Like this U.S. Marine, like in California, he took the wrong turn and like where like the way it's set up, there's all these barricades. So when he took the wrong turn, there was no way for him to turn around because of all the barricades. So he had to just keep driving, and he ended up driving right over clear into Mexico. So now because of that, he's stuck in a Mexican prison, and he still has not been released. And these bikers are now um, protesting this whole thing, trying to raise awareness and get our government to do something about this because it is horrible that this guy is serving time in a Mexican prison for something that he shouldn't have been to begin with.
Wow. I hope they actually, like take action and maybe transfer him
Yeah,
back to something. The poor guy.
yeah. He originally fired the attorney that was fighting for him, and he has another attorney now.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that he fired the attorney, another one. So obviously, maybe the attorney just wasn't acting in his best interest.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the
Yeah.
previous attorney wasn't, like stating his case as strongly.
Yeah, I mean, if I was still locked in a Mexican prison because for this long, I'd probably fire the attorney too. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, true. Very true.
Why am I still here?
Yeah. Be like, you're not good enough. You're not getting me out. I want someone else.
Exactly. Like, I would probably want someone from America fighting for me too.
You'll probably what?
I would probably want an attorney from America fighting for me.
Ah. Wait, does that mean his attorney was actually a Mexican?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his attorney was Mexican.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
American. Well, I kind of assumed it would be.
Oh, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Maybe like maybe, but it just like I think it his attorney is a Mexican or
Right.
was a Mexican.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Like I was just saying if I was in that I would want an attorney that was from America fighting for me. I wouldn't want an attorney from Mexico fighting for me.
Yeah. I get you. I would want similar.
Yeah. Yeah. It would just make more sense.
It'll also make me feel more confident that my attorney has my back.
That's
Like,
true. Whereas yeah. It's not like he would have any vested interest to be working against you.
yeah.
Like, 'cause if I had a Mexican attorney, I don't know, I'd be wary of anything he told me. I'm like,
Exactly.
really? Is that really how it is?
It's like, you're working for the person who's locking me up. Yeah.
Exactly.
What should I tell you? Are you really saying the
Right?
right thing I'm telling you?
Exactly. Although it could be argued that that's how a lot of people in this country, in America, that's how a lot of people who are locked up right now, here in America, feel about their attorneys right now.
hmm Right.
Because, yeah, money's here, like, they get paid regardless if they win or lose the case. So,
Right. Of course, I think
yeah,
that's
so that,
you still have to pay the attorney, but I think I don't know how it is there, but I kind of heard that if the attorney wins the case on your behalf, then the other side would have to pay the lawyer and pay the court for all the fees involved.
yeah,
Mm. I think that's
yeah, so, like, say if I, like, you and me, like, say, like, you took me to court
mm,
for whatever reason, and my defense attorney won, though, and got me off the hook, then
hmm
you would have to pay for all the fees.
right. Ouch.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, is it really worth it? What if he
I
has
know.
a really good defense attorney?
Yeah, you need a really good defense attorney.
Yeah. Yeah, so that concludes Around the World with Asian Dave. Now going on to Nav's Buzz.
Okay, let's see. What do I have? I looked up a whole load of news, and then mm, I kept coming across Rihanna, Rihanna, and more Rihanna. Is she just
What?
constantly on the news? Rihanna.
Oh, wow.
Is she just constantly on the news, or am I looking at the wrong news?
I
But
haven't heard
anyway,
anything about her in a while.
really? Okay, let me begin. Hang on, let me get comfortable here.
All right.
So, the first article that I saw was about, I can't even remember what it was about. How did it begin? How did I see the article on Rihanna? Oh, yes. It's about this new perfume advertisement. So, hang on. I can't remember which brand it was. Rihanna's latest perfume advert has been restricted by the ad watchdog because it's so provocative, but that's not why some people are thankful for the ruling. Anyway, basically she made a poster kind of advert for a bottle of perfume. And in that poster, um, I guess it's one of those posters that's black and white and airbrushed and sexy pose, which is, very Rihanna. And I don't think
Yeah.
it's like overly sexy or anything, but I guess some people would think it's sexy. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, they decided to restrict it and put it up only where children can't see it.
Huh.
So I mean, they would have put it like in front of a supermarket, things like that.
So just anywhere where children can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, are less likely to see it.
Huh.
So apparently this is like it's kind of like restricted in the UK. I don't know if it's restricted
Yeah.
anywhere else, but I'm sure if it's restricted in the UK, it would be banned in Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah. No sexy, no provocative and no sexy, no nude adverts here.
Yeah. I don't. Like if it is, I don't think it'd be restricted here. I mean, considering like I don't know, even if it wouldn't make sense for them to restrict it here because I guarantee you, like whatever she's doing on the like however way she's posing or whatever, like that's
Mhm.
nothing. There's nothing different from what they can find on like television nowadays.
Yes, very true.
So like even if they were to restrict it here, the kids could just like, okay, I'll just do the same thing on TV.
Exactly. And if they can't find it on TV, they'll just look it up on the internet.
Yeah, that too. So there's no point in restricting it. Now,
Yeah.
unless I don't know how the internet is in the UK, like is the internet controlled in the UK, kind of like how it is in China?
I'm not too sure, but I think most countries, or maybe it's the computers or the setting itself, that you can kind of have parental control, so certain things are restricted.
Hmm.
So when you search, you won't actually see things which are not suitable for children if you've got the
Yeah,
parental control on. But I think
yeah.
it's that you have to set on your own. It's not automatic.
Well, I know in China, like the government pretty much just controls the internet.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I've heard of that. They kind of screen things, right?
Yeah,
Restrict certain.
yeah. Like they can't go on Facebook.
I heard about that. And
Yeah,
something else, right? Facebook and I can't remember. There were like
I
two
think
major
YouTube.
YouTube.
I think it's YouTube. I'm not sure.
Oh man, I can't imagine
Yeah,
life without YouTube.
I know, right? Like they have their own version of Facebook and YouTube though.
Right. Yeah, I guess they would.
Yeah, like that would suck though. Like you have to use your own like Facebook and YouTube. You can't interact with anything outside.
I know. There'd be no
I wouldn't
international.
be surprised. I know, right? Like I wouldn't be surprised if North Korea was like that.
Ah, yes. I wouldn't be surprised either. That is entirely possible.
Yeah. That's true. I feel bad for people that are living there.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad that I live in a country that's peaceful and allows
Yeah.
YouTube and
And Facebook and other various social media websites.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy how Facebook started off as just like a small little social media site for college students at Harvard University, and
Okay,
now it's like blown up to be like a worldwide
it is. It's so popular, and they just keep developing new things to add on to the initial Facebook
Yeah,
program that you just like, oh, you've got Messenger now, and oh, you can post your Instagram
yeah,
pic, everything. Yeah,
yeah.
so
Or you can connect YouTube and Facebook to each other.
exactly. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. You know,
Hmm. The,
like the original name of Facebook actually was the Facebook.
what, the Facebook?
Yeah, the Facebook.
I'm glad they dropped the.
I know. That would have just been stupid. The Facebook.
Yeah. Did you open the Facebook today?
I know, right? That'd just be weird. I'd be
Yeah.
uncomfortable with saying that.
Yeah. It could get
Like
confusing.
MySpace died out pretty quickly.
I know.
I actually didn't think Facebook was gonna last forever because MySpace died fast.
I had a MySpace, but it was, I don't know, it just seemed kind of like dark or something. Not, I'm not saying that it's dark, but it felt dark and not so, I don't know, user friendly. So I kind of left that, and
Oh,
my
really?
probably died.
I liked MySpace for the simple fact I got to customize my own page.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I missed it.
You can't customize anything on Facebook.
I know. I actually, oh, Timothy De La Ghetto actually has a video where he's talking about Facebook and he's saying how MySpace is better. And like, he's always, and he was talking about how like, you always run into that person who like is all about Facebook and they like get all snooty as soon as you tell them, well, I don't have a Facebook, I have a MySpace. They're like, oh, you need to upgrade to Facebook. And he's like, I need to upgrade. He's like, I need to upgrade. Hold on, like to Facebook. He was like MySpace, I can customize my page. I can like put all kinds of shiny things on it. I can do this and that. I can like change things around. Facebook is just boring. So are you telling me that when you're older, I'm supposed to get boring?
That is kind of true.
I know.
The what you mean by upgrade is totally different.
Yeah. I was like, I think MySpace was so much better than Facebook.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that you could do on MySpace. You
Yeah.
could add like a player, a playlist, and pictures, and I don't know. I don't really
Oh
remember that,
yeah.
but I mean,
Or you could like do a playlist and every time someone goes to your page and play your music.
yes, I
Yeah, I
like.
miss it. Yeah, I thought about going back to MySpace and creating a new account. But every time I go on like last time I went on MySpace, it looked all different. I didn't know. I was like, what is going on here? Because I guess
I
they made it to where it's for like musicians now.
yeah, probably they kind of like revamped everything.
Yeah, they did. It looks way different now. I was like, what? Tom, like Tom sold MySpace and he created a Facebook account.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing Tom Timothy DeLaGhetto was talking about. He was like, yeah, you get like on MySpace, you get to customize your page. and you get to do all the stuff on it, like have your playlist, put all the shiny things on it, and then get that friend Tom. That's your first friend. He's like, I don't even know who Tom is, but I
Yeah.
just know he was the very first friend I ever had on MySpace. I
That's
actually tried. I actually tried blocking Tom.
You tried locking Tom?
Yeah, I
You
tried
very
blocking.
on
What?
MySpace?
Yeah, I tried blocking Tom on MySpace.
Oh
Because
no.
he was annoying me with all those messages. I was like, get away from me. I don't know who you are. And I tried blocking him. And then he messaged me the very next day. I was like, I just blocked him.
He got around the block.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's the creator, so obviously he would know how to get around all that.
Yeah.
I
No
was like,
block him.
right? No, like, yeah, let's took us off topic again.
It's alright. I mean, it's still, connected to social media and stuff. But anyway, after I saw that about
Yeah.
Rihanna's perfume ad being restricted, I don't know how I saw a link to another Rihanna post, which was about how Rihanna wore a see-through dress um, that had 230,000 Swarovski crystals.
What?
Yes. Number one, it had
230?
130,000
How do
230,000.
you fit that? How do you fit that many crystals on a dress? And how
I
does she
think
walk?
I'm not sure, but I think they were like really small gemstones, probably really close together. And it actually looked rather nice, when you've got lights on it. But unfortunately, being Rihanna and being very bold, the dress is made out of some transparent lacy fabric. No, I think they called it fishnet. Yes. It's a fishnet with gemstones.
What?
So it was, I mean, it made waves because she wore that at some, I think it was an award. Hang on, let me try and see. Where did she wear it to? But anyway, it was an event, and she was there in that see-through dress and a fur. What do you call those things? Um, Not a shawl, but something that you drape. So she was like holding the fur thing, and the
Huh.
rest of her dress is totally see-through.
Huh. That sounds interesting. I gotta look this up now.
Yeah, I'll put the link in. I'll give the link to you so that you can actually put it in the description box later. But yeah,
Alright.
well, nice, but too too out of it. I think she
No,
probably
that's
ways.
really...
I think the quote was, um, "There was nothing left to the imagination." Yeah, that was it.
No, nothing left to the imagination.
Yes.
Unless maybe she was trying to start a fashion, like a new fad.
It could be, but I don't think many
Oh,
people would be able to wear it.
that's true. I'm still trying to think about, trying to picture how she would walk in that. Like,
I don't think. Hang on. Let me see if I can send you the picture. Here's the article. I'll put it in the chat so that you can see it.
uh,
I'm
well,
not
I'll
sure.
look at it after.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can share my screen.
There
Never
should be an option that says share screen.
screen share. Here we go. I
Yep,
think it.
screen share.
Okay, let's
Uh-oh.
try this. Is it working?
Wow. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
That actually, huh.
Sorry, what did you
It looks
say?
interesting. It actually
Yeah,
looks interesting.
it does. So let's switch that off. Where's my
I don't know what. Huh. I wonder what gave her the idea for that.
It's her designer. Her designer wanted to create something really bold and kind of like one of a kind for Rihanna. And
Well, she definitely accomplished that.
yeah, I know. So that was like the second Rihanna article, and I was like, okay, no more Rihanna articles.
No more.
Close my eyes to more Rihanna articles.
You're like, no more Rihanna.
No more Rihanna. Sorry, Rihanna. I know you. I keep mentioning you, but you're always on the news. I can't help it.
No. Hey, she's getting publicity. I can't hate on that.
Yeah. Let's see. What was the other thing that I wanted to say? I saw some really interesting articles on our kind of like we have this newspaper called The Star online, and I think
Okay.
one of it was about how there was a nun who won The Voice Italy, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on, let me look for the article.
Huh. Oh, speaking about that, I don't know how this just reminded me, but have you seen the Olympics? Well, not the Olympics, but
The what?
did you watch the World Cup?
I didn't watch it, but I heard that Portugal and Spain were slaughtered by was it Germany and who was it the other one? Germany and Holland, right? 5-1 and
Germany. I
4.
thought it was Germany and Mexico.
Germany and Mexico?
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
No, but one of my friends posted a status post on her status. Like I assume she was talking about the World Cup, where she said,
Mm-hmm.
I guess the three that are left are um, Germany, Mexico, and America.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, America? What? We actually won something?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
But
I
I
was
know
kind of surprised.
everyone, well, not really everyone, but a lot of people were expecting Spain to win, but then they lost to, I think it was Germany. Um, so, no, was it Spain, Germany? Oh, I'm totally confused. There are just too
I
many
think it was
games.
Germany. There is.
I remember when it was like in the early 2000s, they had a game, not in Korea, probably in a Western country. Can't remember where it was. Never mind. Anyway, I really supported England and Germany. Germany especially.
Really?
The goalkeeper.
No.
The goalkeeper was good.
Oh wow. This
So
was
yeah.
back in what year?
I can't remember if it was like 2000. Was it 2002? 2004? Maybe it was 2004.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't,
So that
I'm
was,
so
I was,
but yeah.
I was just in high school then. I was still in high school.
Yeah, I think I was like in Form 6 or something. And I remember staying up to keep my dad company whilst he watched England play. My dad's an England fan.
Oh wow. Oh
But
nice.
my dad doesn't have any sons to watch football with him, so we got to keep him
All
company.
right.
So yeah, I found the
See,
article.
every time you say football, every time you say football, I have to remind myself what you're talking about.
Sorry.
No, it's
Soccer.
okay. It's not your fault. That's just of me being here in America.
I know.
Like
I,
it
I
makes more sense. It makes more sense. What?
I always forget that you guys call it soccer.
Yeah. Well, it makes more sense to call soccer football than football because our version of football has nothing to do with actual football. Like the only
No,
time they ever like touch the ball, the only time the ball ever touches their feet is when they're doing a field goal. That's the only time. Most of the time they're carrying the ball in their hand.
yeah, they're like running with it, right? Across the field and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like what does that have anything to do with football?
Yeah. Wow.
Like I don't know. I'm not into football, so I'm not really into sports. So
Neither am I. I'm into
hiking.
high heels. No sport
Oh,
shoes.
I just said hiking.
No. No hiking for me.
I tried hiking once. It wasn't
And
for me either.
there was a I do
Nope.
like jungle trekking though. It's quite interesting. And
Jungle packing?
yeah, basically you just like go for a walk through the jungle. Yeah,
What?
like a foresty kind of woody area. So you kind of like have to climb some hills and it's not a real hill, it's just some slopes, but it's in the middle of a forest kind of area.
So it's not like an actual jungle.
It well, they don't really do it in places where there. I've never been to ones where it's an actual jungle. I mean, there are no tigers there and
Uh,
stuff. You just have the little insects.
well, that's good. Okay, yeah, 'cause when I think of like jungle, I think of like tigers, lions, monkeys swimming on trees.
Yeah, you probably might see the
That's what.
monkey, but most of the time, trees and more
The time
humans.
I want to see a monkey, yeah, the only time I want to see a monkey is when I go to the zoo.
Really? Actually, we have one
Yeah, I don't
monkey.
want to see a monkey. Really?
Yeah, they're like swinging from
um,
the electrical lines and stuff.
I don't know how. I do want to see a panda bear though.
Ah, speaking of panda bears, our country just got two panda bears from China.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet, but
China needs to send some panda bears over here.
do you have any over there?
Like, mark my word, in
Like
the
what?
zoo.
Oh,
In the zoo.
I don't think we
But I
actually.
want to see an actual panda bear. In
In what?
speaking about panda bears. So like a couple weekend, or I think it was last weekend or a couple weekends ago. I was at the mall with a friend of mine, and
Mm.
I don't know if you heard of this restaurant called Panda Express.
Oh, I've heard of that. Panda Express.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's supposed to be. It's like they're supposed to serve Chinese food. There's not Chinese food at all.
it's not.
Like Panda. Yeah, I joke. I say Panda Express is to Chinese food. Taco Bell is to Mexican food.
It's the what? Sorry, I can't really hear you.
Panda. Oh, Panda Express is to Chinese food as Taco Bell is to Mexican food.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, there's a, there's a Panda Express at the mall, and I guess like that weekend I was there was um someone dressed like they had their panda mask walking around.
Oh,
Yeah, and I got happy. I was like, oh, it's a panda bear, and like I got to them and I gave them a hug, and I was like, we gotta take a picture together.
Oh, that's so cute. That's
Yeah,
so.
so I got a picture taken with the panda, and I posted it on my Facebook.
I didn't see it. Why didn't I
You
see
did
it?
it? It
No,
was on.
I
I had it as my
didn't.
profile picture for a while.
Did I not see the panda? I'll have to go look it up. I'll go in
Yeah,
your profile album and look for the panda.
look for the panda. I'm gonna post um I'm gonna post that profile picture again
Yeah, you should.
of me standing next to the panda.
Yeah. Remember, I
Then I
did.
also got a picture of the panda bear by himself. He's doing this pose. He's like,
Oh, that's so smart. How do they train those panda bears? Oh,
no, it's not a real panda. It's a guy costume.
oh. Well, that. Hmm.
Yeah,
A different story.
just ruined it. I wish it was a real panda.
You know, my sister's really scared of people in costumes, as in clowns. And if
Really?
she encountered that panda bear, she'd probably like pull me aside and like, no, we're not going anywhere near that panda bear.
No, I'm afraid of clowns too. I'm afraid of clowns and I'm afraid of moths.
You're afraid of clowns and what, Mom?
And moths.
Oh, moths.
Yeah, I'm terrified of clowns and moths.
Oh, I'm okay. I
Yeah.
think I'm okay with moths. And I'm kind of
Really?
okay with clowns too.
Clowns freak are not like yeah, the reason why is because when I was younger, like have you seen Stephen King's It?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I saw that
remember.
movie when I was yeah, I saw that movie when I was like really little and ever since then it traumatized me.
I think that's the case with everybody. If I meet anyone who's kind of like scared of clowns, it's probably because they watched that movie when they were young.
Yeah. Probably. Every time I see
My
a clown. I remember this one night when I first started at McDonald's, this
mm,
this customer came through, and the person on the driver, or not the driver seat, the person on the passenger seat had on like this like Joker clown mask. I almost had a
right.
heart attack.
Oh,
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack.
you poor thing.
And it sucks because every year in Colorado around this time, it's moth season. So like we get like swarms of moths like around this time of year.
I think we have it in Malaysia too.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, the
I
sudden,
hate.
rise in the number of moths flying around.
Yeah, and it's like they don't go away. You kill one, and like 10 more just pop up in your home. You're like, where are you coming from?
I once had a hair clip that had it was in the shape and the color of a moth, and it was
Oh,
big.
oh,
Yeah.
screw that. I don't know. One time when I was younger, I like took a nap. This is probably why I'm afraid of moths. And I just remember
Mhm.
I took a nap. I took a nap in the grass. I don't know why, but and I like woke up and there was a huge moth on my nose.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
That
I
really
freaked out.
sucks.
That's probably why I'm afraid of moths now.
Maybe.
Like it psychologically damaged me.
It shocked you a little too much when you were young.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I took us off track again. I apologize. I need to shut up.
It's alright. Don't worry, Dave. Oh, mm, let's see. I should probably mention something about Korean drama land because there's
What?
so many Korean drama land.
That?
Drama. The dramas on TV, or rather on the internet.
Wait, is Korean Drama Land like a channel where there's still Korean dramas?
It's how I describe them. It's the world of Korean drama.
Oh, oh, okay. Alright, I feel dumb now.
No, that's
Well,
okay. It's
when you said when you said Korean Drama Land, I thought automatically of like Kingland.
you know that makes sense. It could it be like a Korean Disneyland?
That would be actually pretty cool if they did something like that.
Yeah, maybe they should think about that.
They
But my
should.
story.
And then, oh,
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say if they do, they got the idea from me. They need to remember that,
We gotta have our pictures at the front of the gate, you know.
right? Have our pictures up there, like inspired by David and Nadia.
On Talk Tuesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of dramas which are kind of like finishing right now, and some of the good ones include Big Man, um, Doctor Stranger, and I think The Witch's Romance just finished last week. But
Oh,
I'm really excited for this new drama, which is gonna be called the Joseon Gunman. So
so
it's gonna be
what?
the Joseon Gunman. I think it's a what they call a seguk, an olden day Korean drama. So there'll be
Huh.
all those historical costumes. And the weird thing is, I don't know how the hero has a gun, or rather a rifle. And yeah, it's supposed to be like a sword era. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be interesting, but I'm watching the drama, or I'm going to be watching, mainly because it stars Lee Jung-ki. Oppa! 사랑해.
Who?
Lee Jung-ki.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
It's okay. It's alright. I didn't expect you to know who.
Oh.
But yeah, I
I mean,
really do like. Sorry?
yeah, I definitely gotta keep my eyes open about that.
So
I
yeah,
thought about I thought about watching some Korean dramas just because I know a lot of people who do, but
mm-hmm.
I'm too stuck on Taiwan dramas.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I I'm kind of into that rock and road right now, and I think
Oh.
new stories are on, but I haven't looked them up yet. Mm.
Does Malaysia have any dramas?
Yes, we do, but I got sad watching Malay dramas, unfortunately. I stopped
Why?
watching. It's well for me, it's a little bit. I find the actors and actresses a little
Easy?
they overact or something. But
Oh,
then
okay.
I prefer watching a drama that I don't understand the language and just read subtitles.
Yeah. Like that's
Yeah.
how like a lot of like the dramas. I feel like a lot of the dramas here in America are like especially our soap operas. Like
Mhm.
oh my god, our soap operas. They, like every single line that they say is like overly dramatic. They're like, I'm going to the store. It's like what?
Did it need that much enthusiasm to go to the store?
Yeah, exactly. Like what? Are they? Wow, I didn't know that you could get that excited about the store.
Yeah. In my
I don't know,
case,
like Spanish, huh?
sorry.
You know what are you saying?
I was gonna say in our dramas, perhaps it's gotten better since I last watched anything, but um, the dramas that I used to see on TV were kind of annoying because their expressions would be really weird and kind of doesn't convey what they're trying to really express.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was a little bit annoying. But then there are certain dramas that I accidentally caught on TV, and they have really good actors and actresses, and those, yeah, those were good. I mean, they have the good ones, and they just have not so good ones. So I
Yeah,
just them all.
yeah. Like I also like we also get a lot of like Spanish soap operas, and those just crack me up because not only is it like overly dramatic, but
Yeah.
it's also in another language. So I don't know anything that they're saying. I
Yeah.
hear them like they're like rapid fire saying all these different things like, and it's like really overly dramatic. So they're like, oh no, 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 no. I'm just like, what? And then like, every single Spanish drama has like some hot girl in there. She just comes randomly walking into the scene just out of nowhere. Like what?
That is a must. I used to watch
Yeah,
those when I was in school. I remember
really?
watching Rosalinda, and my mom used to like what was it called? Mistress Hermanes or something like that. She'd like come back from office and put her briefcase down, like, switch on the TV, switch on the TV.
Oh wow. Yeah, they just
But yeah,
crack me up. I'm like, what is going on?
I liked watching it because, they're always pretty. I like watching pretty people in dramas. They make me watch.
No,
Pretty and cute
yeah.
people.
that that's definitely what attracts people to dramas, I think.
Yeah.
Cause right now, I don't know, like if you heard, I don't like, I think this show is like worldwide, but right now, like the hit sensation that everybody's talking about is that show Scandal.
The what?
That drama. Here you go. It's a new drama series called Scandal.
Scandals. Actually, I think I've heard about it. I haven't watched
With
it, but I've heard.
what's her name? Megan Good, I think.
Nah,
She's
that
supposed to
name.
be like she's supposed to be like the
Sorry, what did you say, David?
yeah. I guess she's like the president of the United States mistress. Like
Oh.
yeah, and she's also in charge of like this mission that like investigates scandals.
Oh.
So it's kind of
Wow.
ironic. She's like, yeah, it's ironic. She's like, her organization's investigating scandals, and she's a part of a scandal.
I know, yes. I was thinking that.
Yeah,
Wow. Hmm. I should
yeah,
catch an episode to find out what it's all about.
yeah. It's pretty. I've been watching it lately, but I used to watch it like I would catch every single episode, but then I stopped.
Right, yeah. Is it still in its first season? Oh, you said it's new, right?
Well, I think the first season's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you go to ABC, if you go to the ABC channel's website, you can probably still see it.
Oh, okay.
That's how I was watching the episode.
I'll have to go have a look.
Yeah,
ABC's website. Cool.
yeah. Or BET. BET was also showing it.
What was it?
BET?
Oh, I can't really catch that.
Oh, BET?
BET.
Yeah, Black Entertainment Television.
Oh, right. Okay, that I've heard.
Yeah,
Okay. Also, it was on two channels.
yeah, yeah. It
Right.
was on two. It was first on ABC, and then BET took it too.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Go have a look.
It's pretty good. Like I think.
We always need
Like,
good
and I
shows.
don't normally get into that. That's true. I get more into books though. So I have like my own personal library.
Ah, I am really into books. Although I think your taste in books and
Really?
mine are probably very different because I think you read more of the non-fiction philosophical ones. Am I right?
Uh, I read all different kinds of books though. Like, I read fiction books, I read romance, I read philosophical books, I read Christian books, I even read some atheist books too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mine are pretty much across the board, historical romance only.
Really? Nice. Oh, I
I
also
only
read what?
I only read fiction.
Oh yeah, that's like yeah. I read a lot of fiction books too. I love fiction. Yeah, like every now and then I'll take a break from reading like serious books and I'll read like fiction books. Like I have to.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of like reading. Sorry?
I was just gonna say I also like to study different religions too. So I read different religious books too.
That's really good.
Yeah, like I have the Quran. Too. I have the Quran. I have the Book of Mormon.
The Book of what?
I have the Book of Mormon. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I also have a whole bunch of Buddhist books too.
Very interesting. I had a
Yeah.
housemate who liked to read up on religion.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel
So,
like I feel like that's like you don't really know what you believe until you like study like everything that's out there and you study all the like the best arguments against what you currently do believe.
mm, yeah. I know
Right?
some
Because then like you study the best. What?
Sorry? No, go ahead,
No, what were
David.
you gonna say? No, what were you saying?
I was wait, I can't remember what I was gonna say anyway.
Oh,
It disappeared.
oh, well, I was gonna say that's why I study. That's why I have like atheist books too.
Mhm.
Just so I can like know what their arguments are and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Even though I don't really think that there are any good atheist arguments anymore.
I wouldn't know because I don't read them.
Yeah. Well, nowadays it seems like a lot of the atheists nowadays are just like a lot of the books that they write are just really just filled with anger and hate. That's all it is. It's just like you read their books, like just by looking at titles of their books, you could tell that the titles of their books are like just hateful, like and just filled with anger. Like one of the books is called The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins. I don't know if you probably heard of him.
No.
Oh, really? He's really big in Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a professor at Oxford University.
Oh, okay.
He wrote this book called The God Delusion, and the book is like I don't know. You could just tell he's bitter.
Right. I'm not sure how. I mean, if I were to read a book and the tone of the book is very bitter, I think I'd be more inclined to not, you know, believe or not to
Yeah,
accept that person's argument because that person's bitter.
yeah. It was really hard to get through that book, but I read it just because I told a friend of mine, well, an
Mm.
old friend of mine. We're not friends anymore, but I
Oh,
promised him that I would read it. So
uh,
I mainly just read it just to stick to my word. But it was hard. I was like, this. It was just
yeah.
him pretty much just bashing religion the whole entire book. He didn't really present any arguments. He was just bashing religion and calling people that, pretty much saying that people who are religious are infantile.
Hmm. I
Like, and
I
then
don't know.
like, yeah, there was like a section in one of his chapters where he had a huge list. He said like he was like the God of the Old Testament is easily the most. He says sadomasochistic, um, genocidal, genocidal. He had like a huge paragraph, like a whole list of like these labels that he was throwing on the God of the Old Testament. It was, I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
And then like,
Gosh.
yeah, and then another guy, his name's Christopher Hitchens. He came out. He has a book out called. I'm actually reading it right now. Called God is not great. Religion poisons everything. Yeah, you could. Yeah, so you could just tell by the title that it's.
Mm, I won't touch that book with a 10-foot pole. No,
Yeah,
pray
I
for
wouldn't
me.
like. They're not good books. They're just like I'm telling you. They have no argument in those books. They're just bashing religion. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're like
Uh,
they're not. There's absolutely no sophisticated argument. It's all. It's like they didn't really think about what they were saying.
mm, they probably just wanted
But
to write and rant.
yeah, and that's why the only people who actually take what they're saying are people who are already atheists.
Right. Yeah.
Those, yeah, those are the only people who actually take what they're saying seriously.
Of
And
course.
the atheist population, I don't know about the how it is in Malaysia, but the atheist population here in America is like 5%.
I'm not actually sure what it is here, but I think it's a very minor. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, I don't dare to give a number.
yeah. Well, they're trying to say that they're growing like more and
Sorry,
more people in here in America are what?
you're breaking
Oh,
up a
like there's studies out here in America saying that. Oh, there's studies here in America that are saying more and more people are leaving here in America, but that doesn't mean that they're leaving the church and becoming atheists. The vast majority of those people that are leaving the church still consider themselves to believe in God and they call themselves spiritual and they're not religious. So they can't say that atheism is on the rise.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, okay, I took us off topic again, I'm sorry. I
It's
need to
okay. It was interesting.
I need to get a like buy myself a shock collar. So like buy a shock collar I could buy a shock collar and then like you and Keanu button and if I can take us off topic, you just shock me.
No, we need you on the show. We can't just shock you like zap.
They can provide entertainment.
Nah, we wouldn't be that mean.
So yeah. Well
Maybe we'll
that's good.
just your phone and I'll like zap you with it. It'll just give you a tiny electrical
Is that me?
shock.
Is that me through my phone?
Yeah.
That'll work too.
We'll have to create an app for it. That'll be our next project.
Create an app, a shopping app. Someone probably already did already. Oh, hello? Hello? Hello?
Anymore.
Hello? Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Okay, I hear you now.
Oh, alright. Speaking about shocking, did you know about I guess there's this game in Japan. First off, have you heard of
Wait, I lost you again. Have I heard of
have you heard of Pong, the video game Pong?
Pong? No.
Yeah, it's like you have two bars, like it's a two-player game. You have two bars that slide up and down, and there's like a little thing that goes back and forth. You have to like keep it from going past your side. So it's like the two bars go up and down like that, and then
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking.
Okay, okay. Well, there's a game in Japan, I guess. It's like you can find it in like a lot of the restaurants. It's like
Okay.
it's a pong it's a pong game, and but it's like kind of like it's on a table surface, and the people who play, like you have to have okay you put one hand down on this platform thing, and you use the other hand to pretty much move the bar up and down, and every time the little ball goes like you miss it, your
Uh-huh.
hand either gets electrocuted, like gets like a shock, it gets a shock, whiplash, or like it gets like a burn. And
Oh
every
man.
time, yeah, every time you miss, it like the pain or the pain increases.
Oh man. That is
Yeah,
whoa. I don't even have a word to describe it.
yeah, I know. When I
Awesome.
first heard about that, I was right.
Freaky.
When I first heard of that, I was like, what in the world? Not play that.
But you know, I try
Actually,
it.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say I actually probably would try it just out of curiosity, but I'll only play it once.
Yeah, me too.
Like, like the second it shocks me, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the shock to, increase in intensity and stuff.
Yeah, and you don't know what's gonna happen. Like it could either shock you, whiplash, or burn you. It's like that. It's all at random.
Oh man, that's just too risky.
Yeah. Can you imagine playing that game? Like if you're like really good at it and you're playing that game against someone, you guys play that game all day, trying to beat each other.
Oh my gosh.
Your
You need a lot of
your hands
plastic.
would probably be like, yeah. You would need plastic surgery.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
The things people
Anyway, so
come
did
up
you
with.
have any other articles?
Um, I did, but I will probably save it for next week.
Oh. All right. Sorry, I took us way off topic, but yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We just added more things to the buzz this week.
That's true. We did.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
you don't have anything else?
not today. I think
All right. What were you gonna
that.
say?
Sorry, what did you say?
What were you gonna say earlier, just a couple minutes ago?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
I hear you. But then sometimes I kind of lose a couple of words here and there.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Is your phone
Well, it's like my
vibrating?
voice is delayed.
Yeah, maybe there's like a little bit
Did
of
you ask me if
delay.
my voice was vibrating?
Your
I
phone.
meant, did you ask if my phone was vibrating?
Yeah.
No?
No.
No? Why?
It sounded like there was a phone vibrating somewhere. It's like, it's not my phone.
Oh, I have my phone on silent.
Ah.
Alright, so you don't have anything else to say?
Let me see. Apart from the nun who became the winner of The Voice, like she really is a nun.
Huh.
Um, Oh, there is a medic student who will no, who just got crowned as Miss England.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she's like I
So,
think, an intern doctor or still
like,
studying, something like that. Yeah.
is that like a beauty? Is that like a beauty pageant?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like our Miss America.
Yes. Only it's for England.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that
apparently
makes sense.
she's a Cambridge student and
Oh,
she's about to be a doctor, but she won the pageant.
wow, that's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing.
And apparently although she's a feminist, she's still, you know how feminists sometimes don't join these pageants because they, I don't know, that
I think it's,
equality and stuff.
yeah,
But apparently she thinks that there's nothing wrong in using like her beauty and the popularity of the pageant to, like spread her ideas about charity and public health and things like that.
yeah. So she's
So
obviously not like she's not like ultra feminist.
she's not like what?
She's not like one of those ultra feminists, or what I like to call them feminazis.
Yeah, yes. I don't think she's one of
Yeah,
those.
that's good. That's good. I don't like talking to feminazis.
Ah. Actually, I am independent, but
Yeah.
I would still like people to open the door and pull my chair out for me. I like to be treated like a lady, thank you very much.
See, I think that yeah, I think that's how it should be. Like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing independent, but at the same time, though, I mean, like, I don't see anything wrong with the guy like holding the door open for the woman or paying or something like that.
Yeah.
Chivalry is not.
You know my thoughts on chivalry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unfortunately
Yeah.
for me, there aren't that many gentlemanly guys around. But it would be every time I encounter one, I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so awesome! You held the door open for me. I feel so touched."
I actually, this chick like flipped out on me one time at my school because I held the door. I tried holding the door open for her, and she was like, "I can hold the door open myself." I was like, "Yeah, I'm just saying that I can hold the door open for you." She's like, how about no, you go in first. I was like, no, you can go first. And like I literally, I was like, I'm not going in until you walk in first. And we sat there for like 5 minutes.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Oh well.
yeah. Eventually, she gave in and she just walked in before me. Because she realized I wasn't gonna budge.
Yeah. Well,
Like I was, but the whole time I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, really?
like just walk in,
You
let's
gotta
get
really,
it over with.
exactly.
Yeah. I
I was late to my class because of her.
oh oh well, at least you had a legitimate excuse. You were trying to be a gentleman. It
Yeah,
just
and she was,
there were some obstacles on the way.
yeah, I was mad. Like, I was only a couple minutes late, though, so it wasn't
Hmm.
bad. The teacher was still taking roll.
Okay. That's okay then.
Yeah.
But
Hello? 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 Hello?
no, did I mute
Oh,
something?
you there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think I think that's Google Hangout trying to tell us that we're done.
I think so too, because I can hear you, but your video's frozen now.
Oh, all right. Well, anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and as always, make sure you rate, subscribe below. Tell us what you think about today's episode, and make sure you tell me happy birthday, and tell Nadia happy birthday too, because her birthday is up in 4 days. And yeah, for those of you that can't make it to, that weren't able to make it to watch the live, don't worry, the show is going to be recorded, so it's gonna be up on my channel probably like this evening. So make sure you watch it then, and yeah, and stay tuned for next week's episode. It's either gonna, well, I don't know what's going on now for next week. If it's gonna be on my channel again, or Nadia or Kiana, we'll be discussing that. Anyways, have a good day. God bless, and oopsie. Nadia?
Hello. Sorry. Did I drop off?
Oh shoot! What?
I